Hey, my Taurus babies, this is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope everybody is having a good end to the weekend. I hope you guys are going to have a good week. Check out the weekly update. It's a couple posts down, I believe. I did that yesterday. This Taurus is your How's Your Money, How's Your Honey reading for July, August 2019. We do 3 for the money, 3 for the honey, 2 for overall energy, and 3 for guidance from the universe. 2 more shuffles, Taurus. Y'all are antsy. Well, I guess I'm talking to myself too. It's interesting to me. I can never really pinpoint my own shit, but when the minute I start picking up cards and reading, I'm like, oh, that's what that is. Okay. So yeah, we're anxious. We're restless, we're impatient right now. All of that, we got all that shit going on. Let me do the enhanced version of this. Let me lay out the Psychic Oracle cards first, and then I'll do the Simply Be Tarot on top. So, about 5 minutes before I ever get on cam, I sit here and shuffle cards for the next reading. So don't ever think I'm shuffling cards cold. I'm not. You want to make sure I get the right energy for the right group of folk. Without a whole lot of interference with anything else. And this is why I wait so late to do my readings, because I like to get in the energy and feel it. Alright. So let's cut these up. A reminder, I do my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. So, how's your money? How's your honey, Taurus? Your overall energy from the bottom of the deck. New beginnings and sacrifice. And I'd be doggone it, the sacrifice card showed up in the weekly update. So, kind of see where this is going to go. So, for your money, awareness, universe, fulfillment of wishes. For your honey, financial and material changes, transformation, and choose wisely. Oh, damn. All right. So I cut these up already and I shuffled them. So let's lay these on top of these and see what we come up with. Queen of Swords. Oh, she goes here because I pulled it from the top of the deck. Sorry. From the bottom of the deck, overall energy, 6 of Cups. And on top of the sacrifice, the Star card, okay. And then for money, the Queen of Swords, the Princess of Wands, and the Death card on top of fulfillment of wishes. For your honey, the Judgment card on top of financial and material changes, the 6 of Wands on top of the transformation, and the Ace of Cups. Choose wisely, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, whoa. Well, this is going to be interesting. All right. So, in a nutshell, overall energies, most of you, it feels like a focus on your relationships. Because it feels like a lot of Tauruses right now are either not in relationships and they want to be, or they're in situationships, y'all feel me, that just kind of, they've been hovering in this little area like a fucking UFO for the past 5 months. It's just hovering. You're not doing this, you're not doing that. Something came up, can't go here, can't be there. And it's like you've been missing. And I understand it's probably better than y'all want to know about. Here's how this is going. And you either going to fall into one of 3 camps. The first camp being, I'm single, no thank you, I like being single, and that will be my new beginning. The second scenario will be with the person that you're currently with. Let's kick this up a notch. Let's try to start this over. Let's put some gas in this shit this time and try to make it roll. Or, third camp, old lover coming back. So, whoever it is, Taurus, this is your overall energy. You can feel this new beginning coming, but you just, where is it? How come already. Where is it at? That's your overall energy right now. If we're going to back that up, and this is why I've been pulling 2 cards for overall energy, you get the fullness of what's going on. This is what you're trying to manifest right here. And that obviously would be your overall energy. You're trying to make either a current relationship, put some more gas in it and make it go a little further. You're either going to just recommit yourself to being by yourself because you don't feel like being bothered with whatever because of job, school, whatever. Or it'll be an old one coming back with plenty of reasons why you should get back together with them. This is a good time to do that. But the backside of this, your hopes, wishes, and dreams, and this is what came up yesterday, the sacrifice card, and the things that you sacrifice to get what you want. So if we go back this way and you decide that you want to be by yourself, let's just take that as an example. The sacrifice that you make, you know what you're giving up. You're not going to have a happily ever after, 10 of cups, happy family card. You're not doing that. You're not waltzing off into the woods with the lover's card. You ain't doing that. You ain't doing the devil card, trying to be comic. You are going to just be you and be by yourself and get it as you get it and not really worry about a relationship. Again, the sacrifice is that you don't have all that extra happy shit going on. The upside is it's you. You don't have to be bothered with. You don't have to worry about. You can just do you. Come and go as you please. Live your life as you please, and not have to hear anybody trying to make you conform or think differently than what you're doing. Okay. Those of you that are in that situationship that you're trying to hop over into that other cup. And the thing is, for those of you that are in that in-between space, and I know I'm spending a lot of time on overall energy, but I need to. Your partner loves you to death. They're not telling it. And just look at the card. This is water. Cups of water. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And when I see water cards, I immediately hone in on the emotional shit. And whatever psychic ability I have would just let my mind wander right where it needs to pick up on that energy. Your partner, this person, is crazy about you. Look at all that damn fern and moss down in them damn cups. That doesn't happen without something nurturing, something helping it, water, air, what the hell ever. Come on now. But Taurus, you're having a hard time seeing this because this is not a regular type shit relationship, situationship for your ass. It is not. This person is way different than you are, but that's probably the thing that's got you stuck like magnets together. They can't read you, you can't read them, but y'all can feel that shit in the air, and the minute you're not around each other, it's all hell to pay for anybody got some stupid shit to say. I feel you. I feel you. Ride this energy out, Taurus. I know, I hear you. I keep going to every channel, they keep saying I gotta wait. I hear you. Only thing that I can say is through this process, and I keep telling y'all, this is a year of processes. Fine-tuning those processes, making sure those gears are oiled, making sure muscles in your brain that you don't normally use get a little workout this year. It's about the processes. You need to ride this one out. You need to, and I know it sucks because I'm going through the same thing. I don't like sitting here by myself feeling my feels. I don't like that. I can't stand it. I know how I feel. Let's move on. But we need to dig into this energy a little bit so that when we get up on the other side, we know how this feels. So we can remember how this feels. I know y'all like, lady, please. Get off my computer and my cell phone with this nonsense. But it is what it is. And again, situationship folk, this is about your hopes, wishes, and dreams. And take the time, damn it, to see what you're sacrificing. Because some of you may be giving up more than you think you are because you're so caught up in the throes of love. You may not be looking at this clearly. I'm just throwing some shit out there. You ain't got to take my word for it, but I'm just telling you. Those of you trying to hook up with the ex a couple years ago, check out what they're talking about. Check out what they're talking about. New beginnings. Check out what they're talking about. Check out what they're talking about. Those of you that are going to just straight ass come up on somebody new, and you may still have some little dilly dalliances with somebody else on the side or from the past or whatever, you take this for what it says. New beginnings. So if you just got some folks you just fucking around with right now and it's not really the real deal, if you just trying to bide your time or do whatever, drop that shit when that new person comes. I'm just throwing that out there. Drop it. You see the 0 up there? You should be at 0 when the new person comes. You ain't trying to do nothing extra added with nobody else. Work through that energy when it happens. Don't be jumping on the ship the first day. Y'all hear me? But if you feel like, or if you recently just met someone and you feel like this might have some potential, the relationship or a relationship would have some long-term potential, wait till you get out of Mercury retrograde, get into the first week of August, and then step it up a little bit and see where it goes. Don't rush. You know, don't just jump somebody's bones in the middle of the mall. Y'all hear me? Take your time going through it. Because for some reason, it feels like to me, wherever we are right now, this is really a grace period for us, and we don't realize it. But the minute we get into the next set of energy after we come out of all these retrograde planets, I think all of them this past week were at one point or the other in retrograde motion, up to and including Mercury, Jupiter, and Saturn. Wait till we get out of, once we get out of this cycle, which is only going to probably run another 6 weeks, maybe, watch and start seeing what happens by the time school starts. I'm just throwing that shit out there. Just end of August, 1st of September, and watch and see what comes to you. And think back to this point right here, and did you do everything you needed to do to get to that point? Because I'm telling you, if you notice, the pace has been picking up. It's been picking up. It's not at a full run yet, but you know you need your sneakers here coming up soon. And that's how the energy is working out right now. So if you just recently met somebody, hang on to it, sit tight, get out of this energy, and then start thinking ahead and start seeing where this person's head is about doing a long-term, whatever you want to call it. For your money Taurus, with the awareness card underneath the Queen of Swords, you are finally, for some of you, becoming aware of your financial situation and how bad it sucks. And so now you've gone back to school, literally or not, to figure out what the hell you need to do with your finances. And going back to school, I'm not talking about brick and mortar. I mean getting on Google or Ask or whatever search engine you use, Bing, and trying to figure out how the hell you can make $500 on $2. That's what it feels like. That's that energy. But you've become aware. And probably it wasn't that you weren't aware before. You are just now aware in a different way about your money. But once again, I'm going to tell you, work through that energy. Get your finances straight. It's not something that happens overnight. I can just tell you from personal experience, you go from one Band-Aid to another for the gunshot wound you call your bank account. And if you don't do your homework or if you don't reach out and try to figure out different ways to get things done, you will not get forward. I'm just telling you. And the bigger part of that is your thinking. This is an air card. Come on now. So some of some of the Memorex tapes you got going on, some of that iPod shit you got playing in your head, I mean, you don't know what to do with your money. You don't know what to do. Cut it off. Cut it off. And come up with some new tapes, some new CDs, some new shit, some new MP4s for your brain about your money. And get up off this. I'm broke. I'm always broke. Quit talking that shit. I'm keeping it real, people. You want to have more, you got to think more. I am the main culprit. You hear me? The main culprit. I can't fix money. Oh man, give me $100 and let me go spend it. I got 10 places I can go right now and come back here in 20 minutes and have 1 penny in my pocket. I feel you. And retail therapy, let's just kick this about. Retail therapy, especially for those of us that have just been going through shit for the past 2 or 3 years. I'm sorry. The mall is my friend. You heard me? eBay is my friend. You heard me? I hear you. Now it is time to, this is the end. This is 2019. So we are coming to the end of a cycle. It is time to step back, regroup, become aware now, and get their finances in order. Do what you need to do to make that happen, which takes me right to the next thing. The universe here is knowledge. Yeah, the universe got you, blah, blah, blah. Right here, it's about knowledge. And for some of you, this is new, fresh energy because you're looking at your money in a different way. You're looking at jobs in a different way. You're not just worried about, am I making the $15 should be minimum wage, or am I making 14 but I got the bomb diggity benefits. You feel what I'm saying? And that's no more, that $14 an hour in this economy anywhere in the world ain't shit. But if you know how to do some things with your money, you can make it go a little further. That knowledge. Reach out to those that you need to. And if you just look at her face and just look at kind of how she's swirling around, reach out. Reach out to folks. Ask them. And if you don't have any personal friends that you think might be able to shed some insight on just finances in general, not about how much you make, where you work, but just money in general, understanding money. That means get on Google, get on Ask, get on Bing, educate yourself. They got plenty, these folks got plenty of free seminars. Let me kick this out. I'm not plugging nobody's seminar. Not all seminars are good. As a matter of fact, I'm going to say a lot of these you see on Facebook or wherever, it's bullshit. But a lot of times if you go to them, they kick out real knowledge about finances. And it's usually something you don't know about, some shit you don't know anything about. But the point here is you need to start looking like old girl right here. You need to really have your head up on your finances. You may need to travel, not far, but you may need to step out of your regular routine comfort zone. You see a little map back there. And go talk to some people, deal with some people, be around some people that don't know anything about their money either, and they're trying to learn. You feel me? So if this resonates with you as far as a seminar, going to a class, getting a financial advisor, do that because you need this knowledge. You may not need it right this moment. With the knowledge that you get right now, you may not need it right this moment, but I promise you, with Uranus and Taurus, and next year being a 0 year, at the beginning, you're going to need it. Just take it for what it's worth. At the end of all of this, you will get the fulfillment of your wishes once you start going further into this transformation. I think most of us are already in the transformation vortex, if you will. So once we get through, and once we do what we need to do, and this is not coming back to me as, oh, you need to hurry up and go change your job. Now, if that's what you're already in the process of doing, do it. But before you just completely upset the apple cart, look at other ways you can save money or invest your money. Do your homework. You do, you'll come through the transformation, and that's a major part. So this ain't no bullshit. This is no bullshit right here. Things that you try to research and do now, research retrograde, that RE, feel me here, between now and the end of the month. Just get online and see what you can find out about how do you invest money. I only have $500 to invest. What can I do with my money? Just go ask that question in the little search box and see what it pops back to you. That will go a long way in helping you get through your financial transformation. And again, at the end of all of that, that's the fulfillment of your wishes. And you know how we are, Taurus. We got to have the best of the best. When we get down here to the relationship, financial and material changes with the Judgment card. Now, this is not for you. Well, I guess singletons are kind of in it here, too. Whatever new beginning you decide for yourself, whether it is to be by yourself, take the situationship up the next notch, or get back with an ex. Or, for a few of you, decide that you're going to start something new. Once you make that judgment call, come on now, and make that decision that this is the person, you are going to see a change in your financial and material aspects of your life. So for some of you, this could be about moving in. For others of you, this could be about buying a house. Others of you, it could be marriage. However it's resonating with you, just know those changes, look at them fingers with the rings on it now. Work with me. Just know those changes. Once you make whatever decision this is you're going to make about whoever it is you're trying to have in your life, those changes will come. They will be positive. Don't think it's going to be, oh, I'm back kind of negative. No, no. It's a 5. It's a 5 card. So off the rip, we know change and flux and, chaotic circumstances and some other shit. But just know you're going to move from the lesser to the better. Just telling you. Think about what you're doing though. I'm going to take the last card and put it here. Choose wisely. I'm just going to throw that out there. With the Ace of Cups, this is an emotional new beginning. Hello. Choose wisely. Stand by. Didn't we just say something about transformation? And with that transformation, and I understand what's going on here, Taurus. This is, I'm going to just say it like I feel it. This is supposed to be a really good time for us. Now, let me add a little disclaimer. I don't feel it yet, but this is the energy that's out here. Once we go through making these transformations, death card, resurrecting up to something different and new, all this happy shit is supposed to be happening. Come on now. Achievements. Being recognized for. And that's romance. Higher goals. Higher goals. So, while I'm just as skeptical as you are, because we all sit up and say, oh, it's going to be better tomorrow. Like football team that don't ever win no games. Oh, they'll be better next year. Trust me on this, Taurus. I feel you because I'm feeling the same way. When we come through this transformation, and a lot of you are making relationship transformation, a lot of you in situationships, like I said, you're dealing with somebody that really cares about you and that you really care about. But there's a change that needs to occur within you, Taurus. You got to change how you're looking at things. You got to change your perspective. For a lot of you, and me included, it means you're going to have to let go of some of the control issues that you have, that we have as a collective, because it's in us. We run the earth. What do you want? I got control issues. I'm a bull. But now it's just that time. It's time to just step back and look at some of the things that are so innate in us and try and figure out, is there a better way we can express our control? Can we do something else besides trying to control our partner or control the destiny of any relationship? Can we just focus on trying to control us? And I'm with you, Taurus. I know y'all throwing shit at the computer screen now. I feel you. But we're gonna move through this energy. Nothing stays the same. Nothing in the universe is static. Everything is moving. Just work with the energy that you have. Work through your process. Look at how you're attracting people into your experience, particularly where love is concerned. Open your mind. I know I am preaching to the damn choir because you don't want to open your mind to shit. You want to get in the house, sit down, put TV on, eat whatever it is you eat, potato chips, bonbons, pretzels, whatever, and be done with the world until you got to go back again. However, I'm sorry. We have to get our bull asses out, particularly where finances are concerned. If you are struggling, compared to information that I was able to get when I was in my 30s, which is 20 some odd years ago, people now, all I have to do is sit down. I was thinking about this the other day. What the hell did we really do when we needed to get information? I don't remember making this many damn trips to the library, and I love the library. But all you have to do now, either with your phone or your computer, is type in the question, and there's a million different answers to whatever it is you're looking for. So towards a word, try to stay open-minded about your finances. Try to be as critical, or use as critical an eye as you can when you're looking towards your finances, and see if there are things that you can do to save. If there are places you can go. Like I said, a lot of these crap-ass free seminars, sometimes you just go in there. It's not like you're trying to learn how to flip houses or invest somebody else's money, but sometimes you can get a gem or two, things you don't know. and it'll just lead you down a path that'll help you understand what you're dealing with better. So I'm throwing that out there. Again, I'm not sponsoring, supporting, cheering on nobody with that mess, but that is a way to get information, and a lot of times it's a good way to get that you really may not even be aware of. So check it out. As always, be safe. Don't do no crazy shit. Let's see what the universe has for us for guidance. Be grateful and be flexible. Little one out the bottom. Over here. And get grounded. There you go. That's it. That's the crown print. That should be the Taurus mantra for the week. Get grounded. Be flexible. And be grateful. That's what it's about this week. Get grounded. Be flexible. And be grateful. I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. I love you. I hope you guys have a good week. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.